Paper. Question number 1, write down one cube number less than 10. Okay, so to answer this question, is the best way is to write it down all the cube numbers. You can start by writing the first cube number, which is 1 times 1 times 1, which is 1. Okay, so cube number you get when you times anything by itself 3 times. So if you do 2 times 2 times 2, that gives you 8. All right, so the first 5 cube numbers on the number line are 1, 8, then you have 27, 64, and 125. So the number which is less than 10 is, you can either put 1 or 8. Both answers are correct. Okay. The next question is, complete the sentence. The diameter is double the length of a diameter is double the length of a radius. Okay, because radius is half of the circle. So if I draw a circle like this, okay, the diameter is, the radius is half of the circle and the diameter is is double of the radius. Okay, question number 2b says write down the name of this shape. It's a kite. Question number 3 is -2 plus -3. So we will combine these two signs together. Positive and a negative is negative, and -2 take away 3. That means on a number line, you start from -2, okay, and you're going 3 places down. Okay, so -3 means you're going 3 places down and you land up on -5. So your answer will be -5. Question number 4, write down a suitable unit of mass for an apple. So apple you can count in grams. Okay, that is a suitable unit. 119 has 2 digits the same. Write down the next whole number with 2 digits the same. Okay, so that can be after 119, that can be 121, which has 2 digits same, like 1 and 1 are the same here. 5b says 987 has all digits different. Write down the next whole number with all digits different. If you keep counting, so if the next number after 987 is 988 or 989, if you see all the 988 has 2 same numbers, 989 has 2 nines as well, and then you go 999, which has all 3 digits same. Okay, so if you keep going, the next number which has all digits different comes as 1023. Question number 6, what direction is a 3/4 turn clockwise from north? So 3/4 turn clockwise from north, so this is your north. If you go 1/4, okay, that will be south. If you go one more quarter, if you turn one more quarter, you land up on east. And 3/4 means you take one more turn, one quarter turn as well, and that is west. Okay, so what direction is a 3/4 turn clockwise from north? That is west. Question number 7, 3a plus a, that gives you 4a as an answer because you're adding up the alphabets together. B times c is bc. 7c is 2 bracket d plus 3. So we multiply 2 with d, that gives you 2d plus 2 times 3, which is 6. Factorize 5x plus 10. So we have an expression which has 2 parts, 5x and 10. Now the highest common factor of 5 and 10 is 5. So you take 5 out. Okay, 5 times x gives you 5x plus 5 times 2 is 10. So the answer will be 5x plus 2. Question number 8. Sid and Nancy each get the same pocket money. Sid spends half of his. He has £2.50 left. So he spent half and £2.50 left. Nancy spends 30% of hers. How much money does Nancy have left? So what we need to do is we will first start with the money which Sid got. The Sid spent half of his and he's got £2.50 left. That means originally the money Sid got is the double of £2.50. So if I find the double of 2.50 or 2.50, if you multiply that by 2, that gives you £5. That's the money which Sid got. So that's Sid. Nancy spent 30% of hers and both get the same pocket money. That means Nancy got £5 as well. And she spent 30% of hers pocket money. So we need to find 30% of 5. Okay, so the best way to calculate 30% of 5 is you find 10% first. So 10% of any number, okay, is just 10% of anything. You just divide that number by 10. 10% equals divided the number by 10. So 10% of 5 gives you 5 divided by 10, which is 0.5. To find 30%, we multiply 3 times 0.5, that gives you 30%, which is 1.5. Okay, so then you will take away 1.5 from 5. So 5 minus 1.5, and that gives you £3.50 left. And that's the answer. Question number 9, here's a list of numbers. Work out the median value. Now, median is the middle number. So median is middle. To find the middle of any data, you will put the numbers in order first. So we start putting these numbers in order. We start with 1. And it's the best idea to just, when you're writing the number, you just keep crossing those numbers as well. So the next number will be 2. Then we have 3, 4, 6, and 9. Okay, when the numbers are in order, then you start cancelling from both sides like this. If you have two numbers in the middle, we find the middle of those two numbers. So the middle of 3 and 4 will be 3.5. That's the median. Okay, question number 10. Here is a bank statement with 3 missing values. So the bank statement with 3 missing values, the starting balance is 37.60. So after salary, the salary is when the salary comes in the bank account, the balance after that is 1,324.83. Then you pay the gas bill, which is £150, and the council tax, which is 141.89. Okay, and we need to work out the values which are missing. So this value, and this value here. All right, so now the thing which you need to remember is that the money in the debit column, that means the money is going out of your account, and the credit column is the money which is coming in your account. Okay, so the starting balance is 37.60. The salary which is coming in, some salary which we don't know how much salary is coming in. After the salary, the account balance is 1,324.83. So to calculate that how much salary came in the account, we need to take away the 37.60 from 1,324. So 1,324.83, and we take away 37.60 in there from this number. Okay, and that gives you 1,287.23. So that is your answer for the first one, which is 1,287.23. Okay, then he paid the gas bill, which is on 14th of April, which is £150. So after paying the gas bill, what is the balance? So to find the balance, we take away 150 from this balance here, which is this number, which is 1,324.83. So if we take away, that will be our next calculation. So we do 1,324.83, and we take away the money he paid as a gas bill, which is £150, and that gives you 1,174.83. So this will be your money, which is 1,174.83. Now on the 17th of April, he paid council tax as well, which is 141.89. So again, because the money is in the debit column here. So we will take away that money to find the new balance. Okay, so that's the third calculation. So we'll start by from the new balance, which is 1174.83, and we take away 141.89, and that gives you the new balance, which is 1032.94. Okay, and that is your next balance, which is 1032.94. It's a 3 marks calculation, and you see we have solved this question in 3 different calculations. So it's very important to keep this in check, that how many marks this question is equals to, and that many calculations we need to show to the examiner to get full marks in every question. All right. So let's move on to the next question then. Joe sold 96 candles. 1/4 of the candles were small. So Joe sold 96 candles. 1/4 of the candles were small. The rest were large. Joe made a profit of £5.50 on each small candle. She made twice as much profit on each large candle. Work out her total profit. Now it is a 5 marks question, right? So we will not try to solve everything in our head. We start with by reading the first sentence. It says Joe sold 96 candles. So we make a note of these numbers. We have 96 candles altogether, which she sold. 1/4 of the candles were small. So we find what is a 1/4. So we put S, which is a small. A quarter means 1/4 of 96. Okay. Now, off means multiply. So we need to basically on your calculator, you need to type 1/4 times 96 like this. And that gives you the answer, which is 24. Okay. And then the rest were large. That means we need to work out what is the number of large candles. So we put L, which is the fourth large, and the total candles are 96. So 96 minus 24, and that gives you the rest of the candles, which are large, which is 72 candles altogether for the large. Joe made a profit of £5.50 on each small candle. Okay, so we need to work out how much profit he made from the small candles, and small candles are 24 here. So to find the profit on small candles, so profit on small candles, okay, we multiply 24 because that's the number of small candles. We multiply that by £5.50, and that gives you the profit, which is £132. Okay, so, and then it says she made twice as much profit on each large candle. So the number of large candles are 72. So we need to multiply 72 by the double of 550. Now the double of 550, so we multiply 2 times £5.50. That gives you the twice or the double, which is £11 profit. Okay, so £11 profit on each large candle, and he sold 72 large candles here. Okay, so we multiply 72 by 11. So 72 times by 11, and that gives you £792. Okay, so the total profit will be, total profit will be 792 plus 132, and that gives you £924 altogether. Okay, so now if you look at this one, it's a very big question, it's a 5 marks question, but you need to follow the strategy. You need to try to change each sentence into maths, okay, and then work it out in a systematic way. So, and then hopefully you will be able to get maximum. Okay.